Hello again, VC. This is Bev again, and I'm just going to do this other video tonight to get it out of the way. This is just a quick update video, hopefully as in quick. But yeah, I'm thinking I want to get these ones out of the way because I think I'm going to have another couple of, at least one anyway, I know a contest entry I can. The sun is in the way at the moment, bear with me. And that's slightly better. Sun's blazing and it's the first time all week we've seen the sun in this part of the world. It's been pretty miserable and cloudy and raining, so, but yeah. So getting back to this, I wanted to get this video out of the way as well, and then I can concentrate on other videos and getting started listening to all this stuff. So I've got one CD and 5 records. I picked up the CD, I saw it on eBay, not Music Magpie, but it was just a private seller, and I got this for Music Magpie prices, a couple of £. And this is another Bonfire album, Rebel Soul, yeah, that's the one. I've never heard anything off of this album. I believe this is a 1997 release. It's on LZ or LZ Records. But this particular one, 1997, you know, at this point music really wasn't in the forefront of my life, shall we say, at the time. So I basically don't know a lot about this album. I assume though that this will have Bonfire's original singer, picture CD. And the CD is in lovely condition. There's absolutely nothing at all major to report there. Hardly a scuff at all. I haven't actually looked at the booklet yet. The case needs a bit of a clean up. But the booklet is immaculate. So it's been well looked after. I think it's just the outside of the case is a bit scuffed, but yeah, Klaus. So it is the original singer at this point, which is always good anyway. And yeah, I was just reading a little bit there. So you've got lyrics and stuff and some band pictures. There we are. Klaus Lessmann, Hans Ziller, Chris Lausman, Jürgen Weiler, not sure if I've pronounced that right, I'm sorry, and Uwe Kohler. So yes, so I'm really excited to listen to that because Bonfire are a favourite band. But as I say, this album I'm not familiar with, and when I saw it was going for a couple of £, put in a bid and won. So fantastic CD to grab. Now on to the vinyl, and this is where the epic, and well, I wouldn't say epic as such, but this is where all the well, let's just call it, this is where the desert metal comes in. Now if you just bear with me so that these don't spill over. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to bring them all up because they're actually 4 out of the 5 are gatefolds, although they're not all double albums as such. But anyway, so here's your desert metal, and it's the new album which was just released recently from Mirath. I think it's pronounced Mirath, not Myrath as I initially thought. And their album is Shehli. I'm not sure how that's pronounced either. Shehili. and I've already checked out a couple of their songs on YouTube. Fantastic stuff. I have their previous album on CD, Legacy, which is great. I really like this band, and it's a gatefold inner, the band members and lyrics. Now, the reason I say desert metal is because I think the band have kind of categorised it, they've called it that themselves. The hype sticker that was on this shrink, it basically came saying 180 grams of blazing desert metal. And I kind of think it fits in a way, because they are a little bit unique. They're kind of, they've got elements of symphonic metal, power metal, sorry about the glare here. Symphonic metal, power metal, a bit of proggy, and they were kind of classed as oriental metal, but I think they've called it desert metal because they've got their own kind of flavour to it. They're a Tunisian band, so you know they're from kind of like one of the big desert countries, if you like, and they have some unique instruments that they use in their work as well. So this is a German press, and it's on the Ear music label, and it's just on black vinyl. There we are. And you do get a download code with it for the digital. So there, the download code is on here. So that's kind of cool as well. And the record, 180 grams. And it has its own custom label there, so really cool stuff. I would encourage you to sample them just to see, as they are a little bit different. They're not thrash or death or anything like that. They're definitely more in the symphonic, proggy, power style, but their own, they're desert metal, that's what they are. So I was pleased to pick up a copy of this. Next up, I am thrilled to show you this album, and I'm thrilled to recommend it. Picked up Diamond Head and The Coffin Train. This is Diamond Head's latest album. It's brand new material, 2019 release on Silver Lining music label. Now, Diamond Head, you know, they're a new wave of British heavy metal, as I say, so they've been around for a long time. This is fantastic. It's just so good. Traditional heavy metal. It's absolutely wonderful. If you're into that, if you're into the early Diamond Head stuff, you will like it. It's a little bit different sound-wise. It's a little bit more modern sounding, but they don't to detract from their traditional heavy metal style at all. They have a new singer, obviously. He's a great vocalist. He's got a lovely voice, super strong voice, I think. So you have an inner sleeve with lyrics, and again, it's just black vinyl. And that's it there. It does have its own customised label. But yeah, totally brilliant stuff. Just great stuff. Brian Tatler's guitars, just amazing. Also, this too came with a download code thing here. So that was that. So you do get that as well. Next one. Yes, the next one. I pre-ordered this, but only pre-ordered it about 3 days or something before it was about a week before it was going to be released. I just never got around to it, and I thought I better get an order in for this. This was released on the 31st of May, and it says the epic Glory Hammer power metal or I think it's been classed as intergalactic space metal and all this kind of stuff as well. So this is their latest album, Legends from Beyond the Galactic Terror Vortex. How's that for an album title? The cover is amazing. I've got this in a kind of a gatefold sleeve, so there might be a bit of a glare, but if you look up close at that, it's really cool detail. It's a limited edition. It is just black vinyl. There is a limited red vinyl edition, I believe, but that was, they were wanting about £4 more just for that, and I thought, no, not a chance. Now, it does have a bonus disc that comes with it, which says the Transdimensional Symphonic version, featuring the Evil Orchestra of Cumbernauld. Now, Cumbernauld is a town out the west of Scotland. And of course these guys, now that I know these guys are from Scotland, it makes the whole Scotland thing click into place. You've got it's a concept album. I think this is like, I think, part 3 of the long saga of the story of Angus MacFife and the Battle of Dundee, or whatever the heck it is, that happened in Fantasy Scotland. So there is the band, and they do kind of dress up in costumes. I believe they go on stage like this. Now, each band member takes on a character from the story that they're kind of making these albums about. So the singer here is Angus MacFife the 13th, I think. Reading this upside down here. This chap on the left, or is it the right? This guy here, he is the mysterious submarine commander of Cowdenbeath. So, all these, Cowdenbeath's another place in Scotland. Now, the inner sleeves, again, beautiful artwork. You've got your credits, you've got your lyrics on here. And as I say, it is just black vinyl, but they have a nice, cool inner label. So that's wonderful. And the bonus disc, as I say, it's the symphonic version. I mean, you're getting this. Look at the artwork. It's just larger than life. It really is. How's that for a unicorn with super powered vision eyes or something? Again, black vinyl, but the label is green this time. So yeah, I was really chuffed. So I haven't listened to this yet. I am really excited to listen to it, because I've been listening to Diamond Head. That was what I had on. And then all these other things showed up in the mail, This is annoying me. I like to make sure this isn't crushed. It's not OCD about new things and just get them fitting right. There we go. So that is Gloryhammer's magnificent Legends from the Beyond the Galactic Terror Vortex. Second Blast. When I was ordered that through Nuclear Blast, because they had the cheapest price that I could spot at the moment on the black vinyl. And so while I was at it, I ordered another Blind Guardian. Now I think this is their latest studio album. I'm not 100%, but I think it is. It's a 2015 release. Nuclear Blast, and it's Beyond the Red Mirror, this one's called. Again, fantastic artwork. It's a double album, so you've got 4 sides here. More amazing artwork. If I can sort of show that without the glare. Again, apologies, because I've got this. I've got the sun one side, lamp on the other side, and the reflection. So there you go. That's about it. So yeah, brilliant stuff. Again, Nuclear Blast. They come with inners, with lyric inners. This particular one, the vinyl is just the standard black, but they do have their custom labels, of course. Blind Guardian. And again, I've not listened to this one yet either. And the other, it's the same. This is just a kind of a greener sort of colour. The other one was red. More lyrics and thank yous. And the record is the same. But yeah, I am really getting into Blind Guardian as well. They are really an interesting band, very talented. So this is my third of theirs. I've got 2 on vinyl and the CD at the moment. And last but not least, I wanted to get a hold of the Tobias Sammet's Avantasia. This is The Mystery of Time. This is the first part of the 3-part series that he's just finished released. The third part was Moonglow, which just was released a couple of months ago, 2 or 3 months ago maybe. So Moonglow was the third, and then I got Ghost Lights, which was the second part, and this is the first part, Mystery of Time. So I kind of bought them all in reverse order. But this one was released originally in 2013, this one, so this is a reissue. And it's Nuclear Blast, but it's actually on Back on Black. It's under license to Back on Black from Nuclear Blast. Again, you've got, these are all your vocalists and musicians that are involved with this. So as before, most of the cast on this go on to the other 2 parts, but there's 1 or 2 changes. But in here you've got Tobias Sammet himself, Joe Lynn Turner, Biff Byford, Michael Kiske, Cloudy Yang, Ronnie Atkins, Eric Martin and Bob Catley. And a whole host of, you've got Bruce Kulick on the guitar on this one as well, a whole host of musicians. I mean, the artwork on this stuff is pretty stunning. That's Tobias Sammet himself here. Kind of cool images of him and a lot of info and credits. And this, like the Blind Guardian one, you've got sort of lyrics and writing. That writing's quite tricky to read, the sort of handwriting style, because it's similar colour to the background actually. But, as I say, this is a repress and it's on Splatter. It's on white vinyl with, I think it's described as purple and blue splatter, but it's a pinky purpley blue splatter, so it's quite pretty, I would say. I would have been happy enough with just the black vinyl, but they were all sold out of the black, and I think the repress came out on this coloured vinyl, so there you have it. Both records are exactly the same. So that is my latest pickups, shall we say, these records, which were all kind of ordered before yesterday's amazing haul and today's lovely VCLT, so I have got a mountain of stuff to be listening to, although not nearly as big a mountain as Steve's mountain at Value Vinyl. If you've been over to him lately and see what he's living underneath all his records just about, it's crazy, but he's some guy, so he's fantastic. So that's it, guys. Thank you all very much. I appreciate the subscribers. Again, I'm still getting, I think I'm about 460 now, and I just want to thank you all, to all of you that have followed me for ages, and anybody that's new, welcome and thank you very much for subscribing. And I do have a contest running. It's my 400 subscribers / 1 year in the VC. If you go to my videos section on the channel, there's a playlist strictly for that contest. If you haven't entered or you're interested, have a look and follow the rules, please, because that's run until the 26th of June. So enough nonsense from me for now. I shall see you all a bit later on, and take care. Bye just now.